Robert Sherriff book, available by late 2024. Australian nymph solar flares' temperatures were like the solar flares from the sun that were so powerful that the fiery eruptions were then reaching way out from the sun into the Northern Territory. Australia as if they were trying to grab you by both arms, then only to try and drag you back into the outer realms of space, where you will be caught mixed into more than 100 billion galaxies. For every grain of sand on Earth, there are 10,000 stars in the heavens, 300 trillion stars. And God rested on the seventh day. The red dust storms that dawdle as it whirls with the breeze, oh so sweet as to listen to the music from Swan Lake, only to be tossed and thrown and torn apart into tiny pinnacles of stardust. The outback in all its glory even puts the red planet Mars to shame. Out here, after a couple of hours, you would be covered in red cake. The red dirt from the land tingled the nation, where the charcoal trees now lie in their millions. Those are now just cinders from what they once were. After thousands and thousands of lightning strikes, then now and then you will come across tumbleweed that remains blown into town. But then again, once the rains that have swept across this great land plains the wet season where the plants and the animals and all other organisms, as well as the weather and the landscape, they all seem to work together to form a bubble of life. Bill Shillinglaw told his children quite often the outback, the Northern Territory, would be inundated with such torrential floodwaters and cyclones and monsoon. On a few occasions, members from the local Catholic Church, even though it was a sign of the great floods, are a message from God. Anywhere they would be waiting for Noah's Ark to come floating out of the bush and down the side streets of Darwin, heading towards the main street, Smith Street.